What's up, guys? Spenny. It's a well-known fact that powerful people have those who could compromise their power killed. It's happened all throughout history. It is very normal. It happens in Russia all the time, or in Havana, or in Kim Jong-un's North Korea. This is a daily occurrence. Spectacularly, however, we think that our nation is immune to these types of mysterious happenstances where hundreds of people who have compromising information on the Clintons go missing or die by suicide, shooting themselves in the back of the head 12 times. Ladies and gentlemen, the Clinton body count is a conspiracy theory centered on the belief that U.S. President Bill Clinton and his wife Hillary Clinton have secretly had their political opponents murdered, totaling as many as 50 or more victims. Okay. And then they go on to explain all the very, very strange murders. Anyway, this is something that sort of reared its ugly head about Barack Obama in various stages of Obama's political life. Now, we know as a matter of fact, and on our program had Rod Blagojevich, who was the former governor of Illinois, extremely popular guy, who could pretty much have done anything, but he got caught in the trap of the Obama machine and was destroyed for it, completely pillared, was taken off the chessboard, had to be pardoned by President Trump of all people. Ladies and gentlemen, Governor Rod Blagojevich talked to us at length about how corrupt Barack Obama was and how he would gladly have his political enemies either murdered or imprisoned in order to protect his power. So that brings us nicely along to the Obamas themselves. It's a very strange thing that happened at the Obamas' massive palatial estate in Martha's Vineyard while the Obamas were home with the Secret Service there. Their beloved private chef, who had known them for the better part of 15 years, his name's Tafari Williams, he drowned in a paddleboarding accident. Now, this has been officially ruled an accident for a guy who was a really good swimmer, who had a witness with him, a mysterious young woman who was on Obama's staff, who was watched by the Secret Service while he was drowning, because they have cameras there. Secret Service are the ones who called this all in. And the point is that, like, it's very odd, like, and it's very strange, and nobody's ever gotten to the bottom of it. Like, how did this happen? Who are the mystery people who witnessed this? Why did anyone go help him? This chef certainly didn't deserve to die. There was speculation that perhaps he was writing a tell-all book, so on and so forth. I don't know. Maybe we'll never know. Why couldn't Tafari Campbell bring himself back to the water surface after he fell overboard? These are some of the major questions, right? So this is the chef. Again, seems like a family man. He had a couple kids. His wife is now widowed. Very sad. But, like, why couldn't he bring himself back after he fell off the board? It's very strange. This is not deep water, by the way. You can see how shallow the water is here. You can literally see the sand. This is the Obama's house. Some other questions. Who was he paddleboarding with? Why did it take police hours to find the body? Where was Obama? Who called 911? These are massive unanswered questions. We don't have all of the information, but we do know that the Obamas are unscrupulous people. The Obamas live, let's just call it, a very creepy and odd relationship. Barack Obama is a very secretive person and is somebody who openly admitted in letters that were published by his ex-girlfriend that he liked men. From 2023, Barack Obama told his ex-girlfriend, "I make love to men daily, but in my imagination." Okay, right, got it. This is a 40-year-old letter that resurfaced to an ex-girlfriend. In regard to homosexuality, I must say this is in Barack Obama's own hand, and nobody has refuted that this isn't an authentic letter. I must say that I believe in an attempt to remove oneself from the present, a refusal perhaps to perpetuate an endless farce of earthly life. You see, I make love to men daily, he wrote in 1982. Okay. This was the girlfriend, and here's the letter in Barack Obama's own hand. My mind is androgynous, and to a great extent, I hope to make it more so until I can think in terms of people, not women as opposed to men, but in returning to the body, I see that I have made a man, physical life. I choose to accept that contingency. So he's like straight up describing like transgenderism here, effectively. He says, yeah, I see that I have been made a man, and physically in life, I choose to accept that contingency, but like maybe I could be in a different body. I don't know, it's really creepy. I haven't looked at this stuff in a while. And the only reason I'm sort of dragging this stuff up, this is from 2023, is because of one, the creepy and odd relationship that Barack Obama has with his wife. Here's the last time we saw them on camera together. Barack Obama walking into his very awkward wife.
To IMO, look at you.
Wait, you guys like each other?
Oh yeah, really, huh?
That's so
The
nice.
rumor mill. It's my husband, y'all.
She took me back.
Now don't start.
I can't.
It was touch and go for a while.
It's so nice to have you both in the same room
I
together.
know.
I know, because when we aren't, folks think we're divorced.
Look, let me tell you. First of all,
What a creepy weirdo. What a series of creepy weirdos, all of these people. In this same interview, Barack Obama admitted that you must have a gay man as a friend.
Oh, bring a gay friend.
I had a gay professor in college at a time when openly
Yes.
gay folks still weren't out of line, who became one of my favorite professors. You need that
Well, and
to
it's-
show empathy and kindness. And by the way, you need that person in your friend group so that if you then have a boy who's gay or non-binary or what have you, they have somebody that they can go, okay, I'm not alone in this.
Yeah.
Right?
Okay. Well, Barack Obama had more than just a gay friend that was a professor in college. Allegedly, Barack Obama had a really fun time with a guy named Larry Sinclair. And the reason why we're making this video and asking all these strange questions about Barack Obama, sort of lining up all the dominoes of his creepy past, is that Larry Sinclair has died. And we don't exactly know why. And we don't know how. But we just know that he's not with us anymore, according to his own X account. The man who allegedly had gay sex with Barack Obama, Larry Sinclair, has passed away. Horrified to hear this. He was a very kind man. Larry Sinclair, of course, famously doing a Tucker Carlson interview seen by 40 million people, 69,000 reposts. Yikes. Okay. This is the Larry Sinclair account. This is the account that he posted from and did videos from and so on, saying that he's now dead. They posted this photo of Larry Sinclair, who's obviously a troubled man, a peculiar individual, but then saying that he got really sick and he passed away. The account doesn't say who is taking the liberty to write all of this, but it's wrote in some type of like very strange pentambrance. It's a sort of rambly, peculiar way to post. But then saying that, he will be remembered and so on. R.I.P. Larry Sinclair. So that's we're just going to take that at face value. We're trying to find corroborating evidence of this, but that this is the account that Larry Sinclair has used, saying that he's now deceased, right? So here's, for instance, a video of Larry Sinclair from the account thanking Tucker Carlson for doing an interview with him. Here's what Tucker Carlson had to say about Larry Sinclair. I think this is a really interesting summary about, who he was and what he did. He said that he smoked crack with Barack Obama and had homosexual sexual encounters with him. Here you go.
People I love and know really well. And the media is too, by the way. I mean, the media is reporting on government, but it's also dependent on government. In 2008, it became really clear that Barack Obama had been having sex with men and smoking crack. And a guy came forward, Larry Sinclair, and said, I'll sign an affidavit. And he did. I'll take a lie detector. And he did. I smoked crack with Barack Obama and had sex with him. Well, that was obviously true. Nobody reported it, not because they were squeamish about sex or drugs, but because the Obama campaign said anyone who reports on this gets no access to the Obama campaign. And so they didn't report on it. So that happens. That's just one small example, but that happens all the time with lots of different issues.
Now,
And
do you believe that transpired, or do you believe the guy is legitimate, or both?
Oh, the Larry Sinclair story? Oh, that definitely happened. Oh, for sure. I mean, I've talked to Larry Sinclair about it, and definitely it happened. I mean, Larry Sinclair's been in and out of prison during one period. I mean, 40 years ago, he was in and out of prison. He's got a criminal record by definition. He's, poor. He's got a disordered life. He's missing a tooth. Like, he's not, an Atlantic fellow. He's not going to the Aspen Ideas Festival. I think he has a record of deception. Obviously, he does. But this story, if you listen to it in detail, is clearly true. I mean, I'm going to do an interview with him and you can hear it. And again, it's not going to change the world that Barack Obama likes dudes. I think this was well known. Barack Obama said so himself in a letter to his girlfriend. And by the way, that's kind of Barack Obama's business. I'm not attacking him for liking dudes. I'm just saying the amount of lying.
Larry Sinclair wrote books. For instance, here's Barack Obama and Larry Sinclair, Cocaine, Sex, and Murder. Larry Sinclair died. Barack Obama's gay lover. Larry Sinclair has been out talking about sexual relations with Barack Obama for a very long time. He did, in fact, entire events at the National Press Club here. Where this would be in Washington, D.C. According to his ex account, Larry Sinclair has passed away. He said he had 2 sexual encounters with Barack Obama that involved crack cocaine and was later arrested on the orders of Beau Biden. This is Joe Biden's son. It's very strange, very strange. I mean, call it what you will. It's very odd. I didn't even know Larry Sinclair was sick. Meet Larry Sinclair. His story was ripped apart, shredded, and set on fire by Obama and the mainstream media. There was no motive other than to tell the truth. He was hushed away faster than white people have an opinion on racism. Don't look away. This actually happened. Obviously, he did have a sketchy background. But nonetheless, Tucker Carlson breaking massive international news by talking to Larry Sinclair. And this is the interview, I guess, rest in peace, Larry Sinclair, that broke the internet and led to a lot of questions about Barack Obama and who he really is. Here's just a short snippet. Rest in peace, Larry Sinclair.
I had no idea that he was a representative in the Illinois House. I had no idea he was in politics. I just knew that he was supposedly married and at the time was going through some issues with the marriage.
He said that?
That was made clear, yeah.
Did he say what kind of issues?
No.
Do you remember? No. So you said, I'm looking for someone to wake up. He knows you're referring to cocaine. I know where to get it. What happens next?
We get back in the limo. The driver takes us wherever it is that Barack had instructed him to take us. I had given Barack $250 to pay for coke. He gets out, comes back. I start putting a line on a CD tray to snort.
And you're in the limo?
Yep.
Driving or parked?
No, the driver's driving.
Yep.
I start to put a line on a CD tray, and I just happen to notice that he pulls something else out of his pocket. And next thing I know, he's got a little pipe and he's smoking. So I don't have an issue with it. I mean, some people smoke, some people snort.
Smoking the cocaine?
Yes. So as I'm doing a line, I just start, this is the part where you kind of make your move to see where things are going. So I just started rubbing my hand along his thigh to see where it was going, and it went the direction I had intended it to go. So the night became somewhat active sexually and drug-wise in the limo.
So you hit on him. Did he seem shocked by that?
Not at all.
Yeah. I mean, if you're smoking crack with a stranger in the back of a limo, like, you got to imagine things might go crazy places.
Well, not only imagine it, I look at it this way. I've done a lot of crazy things in my lifetime. I'm a pretty good judge of character, and I pretty much know whether or not I can move in a certain direction with an individual. I didn't feel that I was going in the wrong direction. I just wasn't so sure how much I could trust the individual at first.